Welcome back to part 2 of Transformations, the yeasted donut, glazed donut. As you can see, I've taken my dough out of the refrigerator. It's been 3 hours. I floured my board, floured the rolling pin, and put some flour on the dough, and I've rolled it out to a nice sheet that's approximately 3/8 of an inch thick. It's important that you try to get it as uniform as possible across the top so that you have even cooking time and even shape and size for all your donuts. Okay, now we have half of our dough. I cut the ball in half, rolled it out like so. So, the next step will be to take our big cutter, the 4-inch wide mouth, and proceed to make even cuts of dough. Now the object of this now is to maximize your donut cutting so that you get as many possible donuts with as little scrap of dough as possible. The reason being is because after you've re-rolled the scrap one time, you will not be able to use it again because the dough loses its elasticity. So you get one re-roll out of the dough. After that, the remaining dough that you have left is trash. I know it's not exactly a wonderful thing, but it's just the way of the donut. So sometimes you just gotta cave into it. Okay, so it seems like I've gotten 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got 11 donuts out of that roll. I'm going to take my 1-inch circle and I'm going to cut a hole in the center of each of the donuts, just like so. Making sure that after I've pushed, I've twisted so that I can separate the dough from the table and from the other sides of the donut wall. Okay, now that's done. Now I come back and I pull out all the donut holes. Now, it's your choice. You can take the donut holes and let them rise alongside of your donuts and have donut hole treats that you can glaze just like you would a regular donut. I choose to re-roll them with my scrap to get more donuts out of it. Now, you take and remove the scrap that's not a donut, being careful not to disturb the donuts that you just worked so hard to cut out perfectly. Okay, and there. I see right here I have a little bit of where it didn't cut all the way through, so I use the edge of my board scraper to take care of that. Okay, you can see the scrap here. I can re-roll this one more time to get as many donuts as I can. Now, quickly I'm going to show you how to transfer them onto a cookie sheet. Okay, I have a cookie sheet lined with parchment that's been dusted with flour. I'm going to take my board scraper and I'm going to come in. Let me get one from this side. I'm going to come in under it quickly and gently slide it off onto the cookie sheet. As little contact as possible. That's the goal here. Okay, so I'm going to re-roll this scrap, cut out more donuts, and then roll out the other half of my dough and do the same exact thing and line them all onto my cookie sheets. After they're all on the cookie sheets, I'll let them raise for 1 more hour until they're nice and big and puffy, and then we'll proceed to the frying part of this. Alright, I look forward to seeing you then.